Hello students, in this video I am going to explain the second poem from your first term syllabus. The title of the poem is A Minor Bird and it's written by Robert Frost. In this short poem, the poet Robert Frost writes about man's lack of appreciation for nature and its beauty. The poet has written the poem as if he himself is speaking. That means the poem is written in first person narrative style. Though at first the poem may seem like an ordinary poem about a man who is irritated by the songs of a bird and how he tries to scare it away, the inner meaning of the poem is actually quite deep and different. The poet here is actually talking about our inability to notice the beauty in nature. Now let us look at the poem. I have wished a bird would fly away and not sing by my house all day. One day, the speaker is at his house and hears a bird singing. The bird kept on singing for the whole day. Have clapped my hands at him from the door when it seemed as if I could bear no more. Now the poet gets very irritated. And when he cannot bear it anymore, he claps his hands to shoo the bird away and stop its tune. The fault must partly have been in me. The poet soon, however, realizes that his desire to quieten the bird is completely wrong. The bird was not to blame for his key. The song was very natural to the bird, and it was not its fault if it sang. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. The poet realizes that every bird song is special and should not be forced to stop. He tries to explain that men should learn to appreciate the gifts of nature instead of trying to destroy them. The modern human society has become a very busy place, and people here have no time to spend on enjoying things in nature. They always try to dictate everything and get the control. Here in the poem, A Minor Bird, the poet presents it very clearly through the men trying to drive the bird away by clapping. People are so busy with work that they have forgotten the enjoyable things in environment like the songs of birds. The poet also states that everyone has a right to voice their opinion. You may not agree, but you must respect their right to hold it. The poet questions wanting to silence the bird in the first place, implying that differences in views should not only be allowed but encouraged.